Hello, this is One Wolf, and this is a video response for TheMindfiend, who has a really nice LP and was out looking for a snowy biome, but the ones that he found were so tiny they didn't have any pine trees in it. So I took the opportunity to do some exploring in his seed, and I finally found 3 pine trees. Just 3. I wanted to make a long video, a full 15 minutes on my explorations and some mining. I found some diamonds while I was looking for redstone and iron in order to make all my maps. But I just spoke with TheMindfiend, and he said that he won't use the F3 coordinates in his LP world because he's on hard mode. So I'm re-recording a different set of directions on how to get to the pine trees that I found. So I believe I am staring down his path at his front door, and this would be inside of his house. And looking around, I have noticed that this is actually a pretty decent seed. We've got some nice mountains, some waterfalls, things that I like to find in a seed, but I'm also noticing a lot of deep, wide oceans. And when I look at these oceans, I think, ooh, I want to make a underwater city because there's just so much water. Something hard to find in my own world is these large water areas. I find lots of lakes and rivers and just little places. So let me get back up onto the hill and I will explain the directions that I'm going. Okay, so you'd head out his door. That is west where the sun sets. That is east where the moon rises. And I am going to head north. So head due north to find pine trees. I'm going to lay out a bed here and start again in the morning. All right, pick up my bed. Sunrise, moon set, head north. Now, the pine trees are actually going to be a ways off of his map, but it's not actually that far from his house. I would say about 300 or 400 blocks to the north. But I believe, I'm not really sure the exact size of a map. I really want to test that out someday. I have several maps that I can test that on, but just haven't gone and done it. So I'm still lined up with his house, sort of. So keep heading north. And there, yes, there is a snowy biome over here, but it's just a couple of small patches. There's no pine trees here. None whatsoever. And no, I didn't bring my boat. All of my boats busted, so I'm not using them right now. And I'll be, I gotta take a quick break. Alright, I'm back. And we're still heading north from Mindfiend's house. As straight north as I can go. I'm doing this because it's probably the easiest the easiest way I could think of to give directions without providing numbers. So onward and eventually upward. Okay. Now, if you can see this floating little hook here, as when you do spot it, you want to head through this channel and you want to head northwest. Okay, across the ocean here there is an island, and look at this. This is a really, really deep, lots of lag. I do not understand what's going on. Alright, it looks like the lag cleared up a little bit. I don't know why. It seems like every time I approach this large snowy biome that's over here, it was lagging so bad. The first time I found this tree, or this pine tree, I had to shut the game down. It was that bad. And there it is! A pine tree, all by itself. Here on this, actually, it's a fairly large snowy biome. Maybe medium sized, but it's right in the middle of the ocean, or the lake that's here. It covers some of that hill and a little bit of this. So it's just kind of bad that it generated here in the middle of the water. Otherwise, there'd be a lot more pine trees here. But this isn't the only pine tree I found. So from this point, we want to head, which way is that? Directly this way. Guessing it's east. Or west. Yeah, it's west. It's towards the bottom of the map. That's all. That's what I'm sure of that. So, yes, west. So from the lone pine tree, head directly west. And if the resolution is still pretty good on YouTube, you can see the other two pine trees already. And those are the only 3 pine trees that I found within a, I think I searched 1,000 block area. It was pretty big. I went from coordinates of 500 all the way out to 500 again, negative 500. I went out to 1,000, something like that. So I did search a lot of ground. And there it is. That's how to get from Mindfiend's house to the 3 and only pine trees that I have found. So this is One Wolf, and thank you for watching. Have a good night.